Hello there. First of all, not everything in this video may be correctly explained. Everything in this video is for the purpose of humor. That being said, hope you enjoy. Halo Infinite. You play as John Halo from Halo. Cue the theme song. But then, a big, bad gorilla bashes him and beats him up. Master Chief has been defeated. But wait, there's more. It seems he has a second wind. Oh.
My name is Atriox, and I am the last
Oh my god, that breath is hot.
you will ever see.
Joe Biden.
And so, Atriox drops him off the ship. The Master Chief tries to grapple back up and fails. Okay, so I really don't understand why he couldn't just grapple onto his face or his big nose. Oh well, reasons I guess. This guy's name is Echo216, and it seems he can grow a beard in 5 seconds, using Manscaped, not sponsored by the way. He saves Master Chief from the deadly confines of space and brings him back to life with 5G electricity.
Please, don't.
So then, Master Chief says,
I need a weapon.
Echo says, bro, I've only got one bullet. Well, we're fucked. Master Chief jumps out of the ship and yoinks the gun from a dead person.
You work on the batteries. I'll buy us some time.
After shooting his way through the ship and failing to use his new grappling hook, he finally makes it onto the bridge and meets the main baddie.
Looking for baddies.
The hour approaches. Soon,
And blah 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 gives a speech about bad guy things. Oh, and apparently, this guy is dead now, after dying multiple times from the red guy with the jetpack. Oh my god, I hated this part. And after many attempts, Master Chief finally gains control of the bridge and flips the switch to detonate the laser that was attacking the ship.
Boom!
Cool guys, look at explosions. Escarum? I think that's how you say it. Says to Master Chief, you blow up laser, me chase you down, me kill you, bye bye. After destroying the laser, the Banished, aka these guys, attempt to break into the ship where Echo is located. But then the mighty Master Chief was successful in overloading the enemy ship's engines, and was successful in destroying it before managing to escape.
Chief, you still with me?
I'm here.
I'm coming to get you.
While back on board the Pelican, Master Chief tries to locate the Infinity. You know, the ship he got thrown off of.
Status.
Meanwhile, over to the bad guy's side, Escarum, you know what, wannabe Atriox, has a conversation with one of his minions. I thought you were gonna kill the chief the first try. Me kill him soon. You no worry. You chill out. And then he tells this guy to follow Master Chief.
Blade Master. Follow the Spartan from a distance. I want to know everything about him.
Yes, Master. God, this guy really loves Master Chief. He's willing to go above and beyond just to follow this guy. Isn't that sweet? Master Chief wants to continue fighting the Banish. Meanwhile, Echo wants to flee.
Control override.
Do it.
Autopilot engaged.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Why would we go down there? The Banished plan to wipe us out. All of us. And what? You think we can stop them on our...
So, Master Chief and Echo travel to Zeta Halo. I have no idea why it's called that. To find the weapon.
It's been 6 months. Where have you been?
You know that moment when you're at the grocery store and then someone recognizes you, yet you have no clue who the fuck they are? And then they're like, hey, long time no see. And I'm just standing there like, oh, yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. This is kind of like one of those situations.
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted. My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval.
Okay, so there's a lot of elements to this story where, in order for you to understand it, you would have had to play the previous Halo games. But, from what I know is, she's a very dangerous weapon, and her objective was to help capture another weapon. Once that was complete, she was supposed to delete herself. But then, she fails for unknown reasons. Now, Master Chief didn't know about this, so he was surprised to still see her functioning. He retrieves her and puts her inside of his SSD slot.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
Master Chief shoots his way to a place where they retrieve, this thing. No idea what it's called, but apparently this is what the weapon used to capture Cortana. When the weapon reaches out to recover it, the two of them start seeing visions of Cortana's previous life.
What do I call her?
Ask her. She named herself.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
After retrieving the blue Pokeball thing, we run into minion number 1. Tremonious. Thought I said tremendous. This guy, from before. He says some bad guy stuff, and then we clap his cheeks.
You were right. He was not friendly.
We make our way to the exit of the installation, and Mr. Atriox Wannabe shows up. And he says, "You killed Tremendous, but he sucked anyway. By the way, my name, Atriox Wannabe. I know you, Master Chief. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye." The door is finally open, letting us outside. We kill all the Banished and recapture the installation.
LZ secure.
By the way, that's pretty much all you're doing in this game is liberating outposts. Everyone on our team is either captured or dead. Echo flies down with the Pelican, licks the floor, and gets introduced to the weapon. Of course, he gets skeptical about her,
Person with a death wish wasn't enough.
but nobody cared. The weapon says, "There's another outpost nearby, Chief. Let's go kill everyone inside to get it back." Everyone hops on board the Pelican, and we take off to the next area. Once we arrive, Chief says,
Put us down here.
"Eeeow." The Banished are all killed,
You made short work of that, huh?
and the outpost, or FOB as they call it, is liberated.
And there. We now have ourselves a second fob.
The weapon locates another facility on the map called the Tower. We head there, kill all the Banished, and we discover that
This place is an interrogation facility.
we enter the tower via gravity lift and kill Checklock, the one running the facility.
Welcome to my tower, Master Chief. It is where you will be.
Incredible.
While inside of the tower, we discover a fellow Spartan that was being interrogated. In his final moments, he explains that the Banished have occupied a foreigner, not to be confused with foreigner, facility called the Conservatory.
They have something they call the conservatory. It's picked up north of here.
Gotta love this franchise and their fancy names. Inside of the conservatory, we encounter the Despondent Pyre, the caretaker of this facility. It tries to warn Master Chief and says, "There's a very dangerous alien being reawakened," but is then killed by flying robots.
Gotcha, bitch!
We venture further into the conservatory to see what the Banished have reawakened and encounter an alien known as the Harbinger. She intends to work with the Banished to set her people free. The Chief tries to capture her,
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
but then she escapes. Another structure activates in a distance. Holy fucking shit. The Chief heads over there to investigate. The weapon activates a gravity lift to get us inside with no problems.
No problem.
Once we make our way through the first door, we meet Adjutant Resolution. Who comes up with these names? Do all the Halo devs just sit there on the desk and think, Adjutant Resolution is a great name? He says that he is a servant of the Despondent Pyre, the one that got killed, and he would only be activated if something had happened to her. What happened to my master? Yeah, she's dead. What? What have you done? It wasn't us, I promise. I see. Well, alright then. Come with me. We find out that the structure's purpose is to rebuild the ring. So to explain, currently this is Zeta Halo, which is where we are. Since that part right there is damaged, this structure is supposed to produce materials to repair it. But then Chief says, not gonna happen.
Why? Oh, the Banished.
He tells the weapon to shut it down.
Permanently.
Adjacent Resolution gets pissed and takes out the big guns.
You were supposed to be friendly. I'm a robot, Mike.
And then we kill him. But when the weapon tries to shut it all down, she is unable to do so, and finds out there's 10 more structures out there waiting to be activated. She says, well, since I can't turn it off, I'll just disconnect their Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi for them. So she actually said she would disconnect it from the network, but I didn't really understand that. After shutting down their Wi-Fi, the structure starts to close up. Oh my god. Echo arrives with the Pelican, Chief jumps out of the building, and fall dives, Fortnite style. We make it safely back on board. Yay! Chief tells the weapon to track down the source of the attack, but then the Pelican comes under fire. Boom! And we crash land at an isolated location. The Chief says,
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Echo gets pissed off at Chief for putting him in this situation. Does this guy ever not complain? Master Chief goes on to destroy the 3 anti-aircraft guns. We destroyed the 3 anti-aircraft guns. We go back to the Pelican. Echo admits to the Chief that he was an engineer aboard the Infinity and that he stole the Pelican to flee the battle. The Chief comforts Echo and says,
I should have protected Cortana, stopped everything from going wrong. I failed her. I will not fail you.
aw, they're like that one Will Ferrell movie, Step Brothers. And so we continue to go around the map to cut off the Wi-Fi of the other structures. While the good guys were having fun, the bad guys weren't doing so well. Hey, you're like losing? So what do? We have to like protect this station because it's the main one? Okay. Atriox Wannabe tells minion number 2, Jenga bring Master Chief to me alive. Yes, Master. While Chief and the weapon were in the middle of disabling one of the spires, a Harbinger attempts to hack into the weapon. Once Chief learns of this, he activates a failsafe code to delete her.
Red flag.
At the last spire, the Harbinger once again attempts to hack into the weapon as Master Chief begins the deletion of the weapon. Dun, dun, dun. But then, the weapon somehow managed to push the Harbinger back, while simultaneously canceling her deletion.
Take care of it? You said you'd take care of me. You were going to delete me.
Understandably, the weapon was pissed. After disconnecting the last spire, Echo gets captured by Jenga.
Okay, let's get out.
Chief?
Master Chief makes an attempt to save him, but he is taken alive to the House of Reckoning, the headquarters of the Banish.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
To lure Master Chief. On our way to rescue Echo, the weapon learns that she is an exact copy of Cortana after seeing a vision of her destroying the Brute home planet.
There's your grav lift. And remember, you chose this path.
I'm her?
She insists that Master Chief delete her, so she doesn't end up like Cortana. The Chief says, nah, we're cool. I trust you. Okay, no. So he actually said,
How can you trust me?
I don't, but I want to.
we infiltrate the Banish headquarters, kill Jenga,
Good
actually I think he might have escaped because his body never fell, and confront Atriox Wannabe, and finally kill him as well. But then he's alive. But then he's not.
Tell them.
Tell Atriox in Halo 7 that he never sent me my last paycheck. That son of a... Bye-bye. We discover that the Harbinger is located at a place called the Silent Auditorium, an island isolated on the map. Fast forward to when we get there, the Chief sees another vision, and it is revealed that Cortana was actually captured by Atriox after the weapon had locked her down. When Cortana realized that Atriox wanted to use the ring to destroy everyone, she deletes herself.
What are you doing?
Making things right.
Cortana wanted the weapon to take her place in assisting Master Chief.
It was her. She destroyed the ring, stopped my deletion.
Once all said and done, the Chief defeats the Harbinger, but fails to stop her from contacting someone regarding the freedom of her people.
You need. Tell them, I am sorry it took so long.
Who's she talking to?
Unknown.
They see one last vision of Cortana, and she tells them not to make the same mistakes as she did.
I need to make sure you two learn from my mistakes.
After reuniting with Echo, they continue to fight on the rest of the Banished on Zeta Halo.
We finished the fight.
Echo reveals his name is
Esparza. Fernando Esparza.
Master Chief tells the weapon to choose a name for herself, as Cortana did, and she said,
I think I might have the perfect one.
My name is Jeff.
she didn't actually say her name though. After the credits, we see Atriox unlock a sealed door to the Endless. Hell yeah, brother, I'll see you in Halo 7. God knows when that'll come out. I have to say, I expected the cliffhanger ending. I mean, Halo has always been known for that. But overall, I like the story. It was way better than the last one, so I'm glad to see Halo get back up on its feet.